and welcome to Roll That. My mission is to empower individuals with disabilities to share with my own journey. I want to make a community to show people that just because you have a disability doesn't mean you can't have a plan with someone. If you want to know about my number, please continue to support through Lucky Comedy Weekend on all platforms. And I hope you want to get ready to roll. The role model is signing out. Bye. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Roll with Life. I'm the host, the role model. In today's video for Disability Awareness Month, I am going to share my story with my diagnosis, which is quadriplegic spastic cerebral palsy, which in human terms is there's a disconnect between my brain and my body. So therefore, that's why I am wheelchair bound. I was diagnosed with it at birth. And though I've lived my whole life with it, I don't know anything other than quadriplegic spastic cerebral palsy. It's just been my life for so long. So what I mean when I say I'm spastic, my body is tight 24/7. That's where the spasticity comes from. So that's where the spastic word comes from. It does affect my whole body completely, but I've lived with it for so long, and I've learned to use it as my superpower and my purpose, because I know God put me on this earth for a reason, and I believe that showing individuals that just because you have a physical disability doesn't mean you can't have a fulfilled life. Therefore, it is super important to me that I share my disability and share that I can still have a fulfilled life even with a disability. Yeah, does it get me down sometimes? Absolutely. Is it hard to rely on people every single day of my life? absolutely. But I also look at it as a blessing because I get to meet some amazing people through um, having cerebral palsy. And do I work at it every single day just to do little things in my everyday life? Absolutely. But it's not always easy. And yes, there's good days and then there's bad days. But again, I look at it from a perspective of I can use it as my superpower. No, am I not perfect? I'm not perfect. I'm not always positive about it because it is hard. I have to rely on so many people in my everyday life to just do the simplest things, and it can get me down sometimes. But on the flip side, I have to look at it like it could be so much worse. I look at my disability as I'm grateful for the disability I do have because I have my brain and I'm very independent for the most part. Yes, I do have a wheelchair that helps me with my everyday life, and I've had to overcome a lot with quadriplegic spastic cerebral palsy. A lot of individuals think when you have a physical disability, you won't amount to anything. So I have to prove myself every single day. Every single day, I prove to myself that I'm more than just my disability. And I love to share that with people. And I love to break the stigma of having a quadriplegic spastic cerebral palsy. Because just because I have it doesn't mean I can't live my life to the fullest. Yeah, it doesn't make it challenging. Yes, do I have to adapt my everyday life? Absolutely. But who doesn't have to adapt to different circumstances? And I'm super grateful that I do have the disability that I do because I can hold a conversation. I can um, have meaningful relationships. There's so much that I'm grateful for that CP allows me to do, even if it's not physical. And I'm grateful for the things physically that I can do myself as well. And I believe that God is using me to break down barriers for the whole cerebral palsy community. Because you typically don't see individuals like myself with cerebral palsy, or it's very rare. So I'm grateful that I was able to share my journey and share my story with you guys, and I hope to continue it for a long time because I always say that cerebral palsy doesn't define my life. It makes it challenging, of course. There's a lot of up and down, but I can always adapt. And that's what I've had to do my whole life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be posting pretty regularly for the month of March because it is Disability Awareness Month. So I want to get as much content as I can for you guys. So this is my plan. This video is the first video that I will upload for Disability Awareness Month. And please, if you have any questions about quadriplegic, spastic, cerebral palsy, or my journey specifically, don't hesitate to comment. I would love to share more about my story, and if you guys want a part 2, just let me know. But for now, the role model is rolling out. Bye!